Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 29th of November, and today we are stealing 3 parts of the Dulce Mark III while harming as few people as possible. It is also a challenge Saturday. We are Shaky Index Glitcher. We got a hammer, but no bash dashing with it. We got a high capacity acid trap. We'll see if that's any use at all. We got a few crash beams, nice to have. But yeah, let's try not to harm people, and we're given a okay. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Alright, we got heat sensors, we got shields, light reinforcements. Shields are good to see. Something that we can bash into without harming. That really, no harm really does emphasize how bad acid traps are. And it's steal missions, so we don't get gadgets. Ooh. Alright, so if possible, I want to go down here and get this crate because I just need gear. In theory, I should be able to do a good distraction here. Grab your key, get down here, do a distraction, grab key. I'm gonna have to worry about you turning around and shooting at me and then everyone else looking at me, but I think that'll be fine. I could crash them. Distract and then crash. Yeah, that probably works. I don't like you moving. You can see up until right here. I'm gonna start by throwing this so you just get distracted and stop early. Also gives me a visual gauge on how far you can see. I think this will have to do for now. Yeah, I'll go down to like right here, so. Please hit the wall, please hit the wall, please hit the wall. It didn't hit the wall. Alright, well, at least I got 2 of them distracted. We can take the crash beam for the next distraction. If I throw it too high up, you'll turn and look at it and potentially see me. But if I throw it like this, I don't know if it'll actually be loud enough for you to hear and turn around. We'll go with this for now. If you do see me, it's maybe not the end of the world. I did say it's maybe not the end of the world, but oh, and if I throw this, you're gonna look at me as well. I should have let that keep going so that you would look more to the right. Do we just let you shoot? I think we just let you shoot. And we dodge some bullets. I think that's what we do. That's gonna be a pain. But I think that's just what we gotta do. What do we got here? Reinforcements? That's fine. Alright, you shoot. We smack. We walk back. That sends you way farther than I expected. Alright, so I want them to shoot before this door opens. I don't think it'll actually matter because I think he'll get a second shot off, but preferably you shoot before this door opens. Alright. Now can I actually get out of the way? And of course you shoot right when I open the door. That's gonna make this a little more awkward. Assuming I don't get shot here. Alright, we're not getting shot here. Alright, so I gotta get over here. You'll probably see me. The other 2 might not. Yeah. Alright, so we unlock. I can't exactly bash you. Do I try to break line of sight now? don't think breaking line of sight makes a ton of sense right now, because you'll still be close to shooting me. I think I'd prefer you to shoot at me now, I dodge the bullet, and then I bash into you and hopefully get out of sight before the others start shooting. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Maybe I could have ducked out of sight. That might have been able to duck out of sight, but we'll let you shoot first anyways. Yeah, the others are definitely gonna see me, huh? Yeah, probably. But it'll have to be fine. Okay, you can shoot again and that's fine. Okay. We're out of that room. We'll see if we can just slow them down a little bit, though I think we're out of harm's way with them. Crash trap. That's not any more help. Did you see me? I think they just saw me. Shielded one. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Alright, well, it was a little awkward, but we got through. You've got an item, but we can't take it without the restrictions being broken. We get this, doesn't matter what it is, because it's a Saturday. And then we toss our thing. You know, at least we have a hammer instead of like a short blade. If we had a short blade, we wouldn't be able to dash up to either of the shielders as easily. And we wouldn't be able to break the window, so I have that to be thankful for. Good job, Conchammer. Alright, 18 seconds. Is there a way to get much faster than that? I don't think so. It took roughly about as direct a route you could. Heat sensor. I guess you could skip the crate, but no way anyone in the top runnings are going to be skipping that crate. I don't think. Unless something goes seriously wrong and it just gets blocked off somehow. Oh, no auto zoom. Reinforcements. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, we can sneak by you. Probably crash you. And then probably crash and sneak by you to get key. And then do a distraction and more crashing to get this key, I suppose. No harm steal dailies really like just not giving us useful items in crates. Or just not giving us crates at all. Nope, why did I stop? Alright, you're out going on an errand, which means... I thought I threw that. You're going on an errand, which means I don't have to worry about anyone else going on an errand immediately. It's only one goes at a time. You going down here, and also there being a sentry gun is less than ideal. Could probably go back around here, but that's doing a decent bit of backtracking that I don't want to do. You're going on a patrol, so you're just going to be hanging out there in the middle. I'm not sure what my plan is here. Start off with distracting you, looking in a corner. Pick that up so I can get the teleports, charger, timer cooldown going. Wait a little bit for that. And then we're gonna start off with a crash on you. That's just that sentry gun's probably worth a crash beam. Oh, yeah, I unpaused for a little bit. Oh god, that could have gone very poorly. Of course you're going on patrol now. Can I get the both of you? I think I can. Yeah, that's worthy. Alright, no one's looking at the crash trap right now. So I can step down here. Use it to distract and crash. Alright, that should be plenty. I'm worried about you getting undistracted soon. See, so you're both looking at Crash Trap. You are looking at... I want to say you're looking at Acid Trap, but I'm not actually 100% sure. But it's probably Acid Trap, so we'll throw the Crash... If I wanted to be quote-unquote safe, I could throw the hammer, but that also runs the risk of smacking into you. Okay, we chose right. Pick that up, everyone's properly distracted. We can get down here. Where are reinforcements going in? Back there, so we don't really care about the pilot setting off the alarm. Alright, now y'all can see until right here. So I can peek out this way. Let's start off with an acid trap. I want everyone to be looking down and to the right. Okay, now how do I do this? I've got one crash trap, but throwing crash trap risks other people seeing it. Do I use 2 crash beams? That feels excessive, but might be necessary. Otherwise, we're gonna have people turning around and shooting. We're gonna save the crash trap for these two, and I'm going to attempt a crash... or a crash beam for these two, and I'm gonna attempt a crash trap for this one. Alright, good, good, good. And I don't know if crashing this guy is necessary, but just in case, I want to try and get both of them. Yeah. Then you can see until like right here. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, more than fine. Alright, they're all distracted by the acid trap, and I'm worried that they'll start to recover from being distracted, so I'll throw a second one and hope that they don't turn around enough to see me. Yeah, we're good. Alright, then I can walk this way and get the pod in place. Grab that. It is something that we can't check what is, because it's against the rules, and we throw the hammer once again. And yeah, man, I am actually grateful that we have a hammer instead of a short blade or something like that. Yeah, a short blade in particular would just be useless because you can't throw it to break a window. All right, all right, all right. That went well. Okay, finally we have shields everywhere. Very nice. And no contractors. All right, so everyone is shielded, but in turn there's a lot of shotguns, which could still cause a lot of problems. But we can use the hammer a little bit. So long as we can get out of sight of people fast enough. And God, dear Lord, that is a big ship. We don't have a way into the locked door either, so we just gotta go the whole way. Two seconds, nice. Alright, so just walk down here, hope that none of you go on patrol. You would be fine. Okay, I just hope that you don't go on patrol because it's hard to dodge a shotgun. Then you'll be a little risky, but fine. And then we probably can do a distraction down here, grab this and get out. And then we'll have to maneuver our way through there, which is doable, but gotta be careful. We can distract and get that. Walk through here, grab, go through here. That's a little iffy, but should be doable. And then this, we can, if we want to be safe, we can ignore them, go around here, get that, and get out. All right, fairly straightforward. We'll just have to be careful. Okay, so we got someone going on an errand. That means that no one else can go on an errand right now, but it means that you're walking out to see me. Reinforcements coming in would be right here. I'm not a fan of that. I'll walk as much as I can. Okay, I think we're fine. I could distract him, but once I distract him, it sets off the ability for everyone else to go on a patrol. Okay, I gotta be careful with them. If I can get both of them looking down, then I can throw a distraction that'll get everybody, maybe not them, but it'll get everyone else. If I wanted to be really risky, I could open the door right here. Maybe I'll try that. Okay, if I'd taken like another step forward, they would have seen me. Alright, so we'll just hold tight here. You'll be fine. You're walking up this way. Should avoid your gaze. And then am I going to get you as well? I think so. Let's see, you shouldn't see me. You'll see me later, and I need to go before that goes off. Okay, you did get distracted by it. All right, I'm safe from them, and I'm safe from them for now, so it's time to go. We'll swap over to acid trap. Hope that doesn't shoot them. All right, should be fine. That was close, but we're fine. All right, don't want to throw this too early. I think this is fine. I don't want to throw it too late as well. Just got to be careful. If they start to see me, I'm in a little bit of... Okay, they're so close to seeing me. But we're good. We're good. Let it continue to go down and to the left. That's where it's safest. And that should be good. Okay, that should distract him for long enough. We have 2 less people to worry about down here. Happy to see that. Okay, I just get everyone looked down into that corner. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work. I think it'll hit the corner. And if it does, I'm in trouble. It didn't. But it did smack him. Switch over to something else. No, are you gonna go? If you go far enough into a corner, you won't. Okay, that actually worked out. That worked out. Now throw this like so. Did I do that too early? No, that's fine. Alright, you're a wild card right now while you're panicking. If I could trust you to keep looking down there, it would be golden, but I can't. But I can't really distract you in a way that gets you to look in an opportune direction that doesn't also get their attention. Let's see, we threw Crash Trap last, so let's go to Crash Beam. If I can get a little lucky and just waiting long enough for you to turn around. Okay. To avoid as many shotguns as we can, we're gonna get you looking to the left. Then once you're sufficiently looked away, we can bash you and try and get out of here before the shotgun goes off. How did you see? You saw me from that angle? All right. We want you to shoot now, I think, because then I'm more likely to be able to dodge behind a corner. Or do I? No, okay, didn't matter. All right, you're walking up. That might be enough to reflect problematic bullets. Nah, we were able to get out anyways. All right. I thought I would be able to do that, which is why I was gonna take the chance with you potentially seeing me. And it worked out. There's like a tiny... Now, if I had a gun, there'd be a little bit of a temptation to shoot out this window in case I get shot and tossed out as a checkmark system. But my only way to do that is to throw a hammer at it, which is very risky because I could lose the hammer. Alright, alarm going off. And that's quite a ways ahead, so that's not ideal. Do I just ignore them? Nah, I should do a distraction. Oh, thanks for turning off. Alright, that's... Wait, how did... Hold on. Did I just completely screw up that throw? And are you going to turn around? You are going to turn around. I can dodge your bullet. Alright, I got 2 options here. I can bash down here to get this key, but I think that'll send you flying back, and then I'll be in maximum view of a shotgun. If I walk up here, I could wait until you shoot, and then it'll reflect off them, then grab this and hopefully get back here before the second shot and before you get a shot. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Please stop walking away from shotgun, bro. I need you need you to deflect this, please. Oh, this is gonna go. This could go very poorly. Are you gonna hit me? I think I'm safe with you. You'll be partially reflected off here, partially reflected off them. All right, so you shoot. Take a look at where the bullets are going. Dodge the remainders. All right, keep close eye on where those bullets are. I was really hoping that like just one more of those would get reflected off of your shield, but no. See, crashing anyone people doesn't do anything. Crash trap doesn't do anything. Safest route. Where am I right now? You shot. If I wanted to try and dodge between these bullets, going to the left and up here is going to be my only shot. Don't think I'm going to dodge to the right, but also if I try to... Have you shot yet? I don't think you've... Have you shot yet? I don't think you have. No, you haven't, because you're not at the... You haven't seen me yet. I don't think I'm dodging this. I can maybe dodge this shotgun blast, but in order to do that, I need to hold still. In order for that to happen, well, all right, we'll give it a college try. All right, let you shoot there, and then we dodge off to this side. Can I make it all the way out? There's no way I make it all the way out there. Nah, this ain't happening. This is not happening. Can I throw the hammer? I don't think that's gonna break the windshield, but I can hope that it does. It's not gonna break the shield, the window, but I can hope that it does. Just repeated that because I want it to be true. All right, so we're gonna try and get as close in between these bolts as I can, but I don't think it's gonna work. I'm almost positive you need more room than this to dodge in between them. Yep. Break. Nah, yep, I knew it. Oh, boy. You know what I could have... Oh, that... Yeah, it would have required a little bit more foresight, but what I could have done... I don't know if this has actually changed something. But I could have thrown the hammer down at a slight angle, picked it back up, and then when I was getting carried over here, dropped it, and it could break the windshield. But I don't know if that would actually change where they're throwing me out. Man, why did I do that? Why did I do that? What I did there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There is a temptation to give up, but we're still at a perfect style bonus. But dear Lord, we've got trackers coming in. Oh no. I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Krabs. I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Krabs. 52 seconds. We got a tracker. We got a tracker coming in And this is our only route. We can crash him, but they're still gonna be wandering around. Alright, we got crash beam. I would consider crashing the telepad from space just to stop the onslaught of people coming in, but that's against the rules today. Yeah, so we got a crash for you, a crash for you, a crash for you. But there's another track here coming in. Oh, we got crash traps as well. Oh boy. Yeah, and if I had even if they did continue tossing me out to the pod dock area, and if I did manage to break this, I could have hopped back in. That would have left me without the hammer, which is a slight bummer. It would have been something. And I can't just run all the way past these people because they've all got shotguns. I will say, even with my complaining of only getting a trash crap. My complaining with getting a trash crap, it was a little helpful on ship 2. I'll give it that, and it is another item that we can throw for distractions, which is quite helpful. Okay, you guys are moving up, which is great for me. You guys going all searching is awkward as hell. I think they're susceptible to distractions, which makes throwing anything right now pretty bad. Temptation to crash this sentry gun, but I need those crash beams. It's a shame that crash traps can't take him out. I could just... Alright, we've already lost the speed advantage. So might as well just take a little bit time to make ourselves safer. Of course you just stop and you look around and stuff. Alright, we'll get down here, be out of the sight of anybody. Why are you going down? These people have... Why are you both going down? These people have this room covered. You don't have to search it. What do we do? I think we just keep going this way. Alright, that'll have to do for that. You don't have a shotgun. Does everyone else have a shotgun? You're the only one without a shotgun, and you're in the least threatening position. So we need to distract everybody. Can I crash you now? Nope, that puts us in a terrible position. Do I wait here until you get over here and crash you then? That gives more time for contractors to come in. But if I go up and around here, I'm gonna meet you like in this giant hallway. Might not have a way out. But maybe it'd be fine. I don't think that's fine, actually. So we're gonna wait. Did I throw the crash? I don't remember which one I threw, so I'll do the acid trap. I think we're gonna wait for you. After a little bit of time, we'll do a distraction. Please get all of them. Do you have a shotgun? At least you don't have a shotgun. All right. I'll have to just take that. Please turn around. It didn't quite turn around. All right. You're gonna throw in. I think I have to throw another one. think I have to throw another one. I can't risk you shooting and letting them see me. And that re-ups their stuff. Can I distract you? Or just get you to stop moving? Alright. I'll take that. Alright, should be out of vision of everyone here. We've got you stopped moving. Alright, so you can see up until about here, so we're gonna have to start. With a thrown distraction. So I cannot let you see me. Are their legs just staying in the same point while they turn around? They look a little jumbled up. Yeah, their legs are just facing in the same direction while their torso pivots all the way around. That is silly. All right. Of course I distracted you. I don't know if that's good or bad. Can I... Ooh, if I wait a little bit, I might be able to crash both of them with one, which may be necessary. Okay, no one's following me from over there. You walk over here and then just start tracking me. All right, let's take this. We're not caring so much about speed right now. Also keeping... No, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Why are you starting to move? Can I get you to stop? Okay, I can get you to stop. Okay. This is still a clusterfuck, but it's mildly more manageable. Man, if this just opened up over here, we'd be golden. Okay. You're turning around. That's fine by me. We'll probably have to deal with you unless we get lucky and you walk up here. We got another one down here, but we can ignore that one and go this way. The key used to be up here, but a whole minute and 6 seconds has gone by and it's now down here in the worst spot. And we have another tracker right here that I didn't notice, and another tracker coming in on the telepad. Taking all the time in the world is... Why are you looking down? You're panicking. Okay. Fair enough. They're all looking over to the right. I want you to look even more to the right. Okay, so you're distracted by the acid trap, so we'll switch over to the crash trap. And then we'll distract you to get you to look this way while we put down this side. All right, once again, the guy right here that's panicking is the wild card. can't just smack into you this time because we got 2 shotguns right here and a predator that's gonna get shot. I could try and distract. No, there's no way I get you to look in a reasonable. No. All right, you're distracted by the crash trap. Everyone else is distracted by the hammer. So we'll go to the crash beam. And I don't like this at all. I don't see a way in which I properly distract you which doesn't also catch your attention. That's about as much as I want to push it. Does it matter if you look down more? Yes, because I want to distract you individually. Alright, once I move down here, I don't worry about your vision anymore. Alright, so I want to throw something back here far enough where only you can hear it. That was a little close with how far they can see. All right, so next. They're all distracted by the hammer still. You're distracted. What were you distracted by? The crash trap, I think? I'll go with acid trap because it's lowest on the list, which means it's the when I can just feel that if I throw this down into the corner, you're gonna see it. Oh, no. You're gonna hear it. Which means I have to do something really tricky to get you to look away. It's on cooldown. The teleporter is on cooldown. I'm doomed if you can hear it. If you can't hear it, if I can't hear it, it's gonna bounce and then you're gonna look up. If I can dodge your sight, then I'm fine. Relatively fine. If I can't, then I'm also kind of doomed. What do I do? What do I do if I'm spotted by one of them? I'd risk trying to get down here and hide, but the predator is just in the worst position. I am gonna have to use a crash beam on you, aren't I? Unless I get really lucky. Predator is fine. I'm not worried about the predator doing anything to me. I can throw things at him to distract him long enough. It's just we got a couple shotgun. All right, I'm gonna walk to the left. Pray that only you can see, only you can hear it. All right, you heard it. We're doomed. What is my course of action here? Why did I not wait for the teleporter? Oh. You know why I didn't? It's because if there's no objects on the ground, it doesn't show the teleporter. I wonder if that might be a mod I could make where it always shows the teleporter recharging. That might be within my capabilities. Okay, so you're gonna see me no matter what. Right, nothing I can throw will be fast enough for you to not see me. I think I'm just... I don't know if I can do this without getting shot again. Which sucks pretty hard. If I could just get a little bit further, I could open that window at the very least. If I had a gun... If I had a gun, I could have at least... Don't worry about the what-ifs. Don't worry about the what-ifs. It's too late for that. Is there a chance I can get through here? No, without the predator getting shot. I bet I could get here and the predator gets shot and I get through, but then what are the odds that no one else got a perfect style bonus? Pretty decent given this ship. Pretty decent, but not guaranteed. Nah, people can be pretty careful. Nah, people can be pretty careful. I bet someone's got it. If you're patient and don't let the alarm go off, then there's definitely but you do have to do throwing stuff. Temptation to look at the score. Technically not against the rules, but I don't want to do it. So you're gonna see... If I could pick this up right now, I could bash into here and that would avoid being seen by either of them, I think. But then I'm immediately seen by you and you and you. Do I just eat the bullets, get shot? God, you being down here and behind a predator is something else. Perhaps I use this moment... Oh, that's an idea. Perhaps I use this moment to leave down the crash trap, get shot, and then everybody else wanders in through here and gets crashed eventually. That saves me the crash beam for later. That's not a bad shout given the conditions that are currently present. That's not a bad shout. Yeah, if I could bash dash, I could go up through here. Yeah, that's pretty bad as well, isn't it? Alright, I think I'm just gonna eat getting hit by you. Let this lose any momentum it had. Nah, it's not losing any momentum. We're gonna forcefully throw it at your face. How did throwing it at you not make a noise to distract you? That's my current question. All right. We set this down. Yeah, that's gonna crash everyone. I just realized it's gonna crash everyone because you're gonna shoot and they're all gonna gather over here. Is there anything I can do about that? I'm gonna pick this up so no one takes it. If I bash your face, that'll at least have them be a little bit further away. No, it won't because they're responding to your gunshot. Would it, random wild thought, but would it have been possible to get both of them to look at me at the same time? They shoot while I'm standing right here, and then I bash into you and get past? That is a wild thought. Not relevant right now because you haven't shot yet, but that is a wild shot. Thought. Alright. Yeah, okay. Only one crashed themselves. Okay, good. So that gets the immediate problems, and then it'll self-recharge and hit other people and stuff. All right, so we're good with that. Don't hold fast forward for too long, because if you do it right here, sometimes they space themselves. Oh boy, this is a day for sure. Yep. There's a temptation to check the shop and see what items are in the shop, but that would mean losing the perfect style bonus guaranteed. Well, just checking them wouldn't hurt, but I don't want to buy them. At least not until somebody gets harmed in here. Okay, so yeah, we got a great crash trap set up. We got no more reinforcements. So we can potentially save, like if this guy gets crashed, then we can save a crash beam for you if we need to. Oh no, we got another tracker. Crashed. Okay, we got one more tracker to worry about. You're setting off alarms. They're all going in weird, panicked, random positions. If I'm too reckless and just start charging through here, I do run the risk of getting shot enough times that it actually matters. So I need to be a little careful. But I can't... Oh, I'm limited in what I can do. If I throw up here, you'll see, turn around, see me. You're about to see me regardless, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. But you're about to see... Nah, you're about to see me. Alright, let's dive back in here. Why don't I just go over this way? I probably should have done that the first time returning as well. And we can just dip in through here. I do have to be wary of people randomly going on an errand, like you, but you're the perfect one to go on an errand. Thank you very much. Crash someone else. Alright, and it was a predator. Perfect. We got one tracker left, I think. One tracker left. We got a predator, two trackers, two predators, two trackers, soon to be three predators, and soon to be three trackers in this room. Oh boy, that's terrifying. Even if they're not following me. The trackers in particular, they can get a shot off. Alright, if you're searching down there, I can be relatively safe. I can't get past you, so we gotta do distractions. Alright, if I hug this wall, I'll be safe from the right. Don't get too close until they've turned around, and don't get too close to the door. Don't want to drag more people in. Okay. But we've got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time. Hug this wall. Let them get distracted. Let them stop. Okay, we're good. For the moment. Man, Just having one more item that could just be like left in the pot or whatever, just so that we would always have the teleporter, would be nice. Like, since we have the crash up here, we can actually see the teleporter. Alright, so you're distracted by the crash beam. Can't throw that again. I could pick this up and throw it. Two predators over here makes me really not want to use the crash beam on you. This has probably got 3 charges, or close to 3 charges. If I throw this, it'll distract you successfully, and you can see until about here, so we should be safe. Let's let it go far enough so that you don't see me as I go around the corner. That ought to be more than fine. Predator being in each of these rooms. I can't pick up the crash trap and throw it because it's going to crash 3 or 4 people on the way. So I gotta just hold tight here for a little bit, I think. Alright, so you're distracted by the acid trap. I'm gonna switch to the crash beam in a little bit. Walk over this way so that you don't turn around enough to hopefully see me. Perfect. Pick that up so the cooldown gets started. And then we calmly wait for you. Hope that you turn around, I think. If you don't turn around, take a drink of tea. How long has it been? It's been over an hour, huh? Almost an hour. Okay. So what do we do? You going a further away is perfect. Alright, so current thought is let you walk down, do a little distraction, conk hammer into you, walk past you, hopefully, if you don't go flying. That should be fine. We conk you, you hopefully go flying up this way a little bit. We take a couple steps, we bash dash at the predator if possible, or at guards and Kana if not. If we go at the predator, we bash, we hit this wall, and then we can get stabbed by a predator, huh? We're not close enough to do. Yeah, we're just gonna hold tight for a little bit. Why are you walking up? Why did you walk down and then start walking up? Okay. Let's think. I'm too far away. After the first dash, I'm too far away to crash you. And you're very quickly going to be too close to bash into the air, so that's not an option. get past this area. This key's still annoying, and we'll have to get through here, but that's fine. And then as long as we can get past this sentry gun, this is fine. So it really is this area. Once we get past this area, we're fine. I'm gonna keep searching. What do I do? You're distracted by the crash beam, I believe. Are you gonna stop? You're not gonna stop, and you got undistracted. Alright, I can't be seen by you. Should be safe from you. If you weren't distracted, I could somewhat get through. This is tough. This is difficult. There's something that I'm missing. Something to get through here. I somehow have not crashed any of these guards except for the one that dumped me out here. No, that's a tracker. That one. It's good to know that we've got a relatively safe line up through here, although we are getting people searching over there as well nowadays. You're walking off to the right, so I don't have to worry about above. Do I just wait? Do I just wait and probably crash you? This predator, where's that predator going? Okay, they're going down. It's not a perfect direction, but it's an alright one. So maybe I use the crash beam on you. I use the crash beam that does lose me another thrown item. And I don't want to crash any of these guys because they've got very important shields. And you're going on a search. You can see until, yeah, you're in sight range if you get around this corner. Alright, can I crash you without getting the others? I'm leaning so close to the mic right now. Okay. That might actually work. Let's just do it. Alright, very rare that I'm trying to not crash extra guards within a narrow line. It loses us that thrown object, but is that worth it? I think that's worth maybe it. I can't remember what you were distracted by. But I don't necessarily need the crash trap right here anymore. So let's do that. Let the cooldown cool down. I was really hoping that you would walk up or something. Okay, you walking up is mildly something. You're distracted. You... Alright, I got it. Of course you're distracted by the acid trap. Alright, giving you a distraction before you walk over and shoot me. And of course, you're now being a thing. Alright, we're distracting you again. And you see me. If you shoot, it's going to attract everyone into this hallway. Everyone. Dear Lord. And I wish I had the ability to make a noise. A loud noise. Alright, so maybe we try and just like distract you as much as possible. Is it better? Okay, is it better for the shot to be in this tight hallway or up here? up here we get more people and they're all crowded around here. But we could potentially say like get through here, throw a thing and distract all of them, most of them. Whereas if we've got a whole bunch of people in here, that's just absolute chaos in a tight thing, and there's gonna be zero way I get through. So I think I just distract you. Why are you walking up? Oh, you're just panicking. All right, so I distract you, get shot by you. Pick these up because I don't want people picking them up. Don't have to worry about you. Doesn't matter where I'm standing really, because you're gonna draw everyone to this spot. I want to pick this up before you shoot me, please. Oh. All right. I picked it up after you shot at me, but technically before you shot me directly, so you did listen to me, I suppose. All right, off we go. All right, so everyone goes up here. Oh, they're more spread out than I thought they would be, but I didn't have much room for bargaining there. All right, if I get shot one more time, perhaps I will go back and see if there's an item for sale. There's gonna be something that's gonna be useful. Just like a sidewinder would be perfect. Like 2 charges of a sidewinder, bloop, bloop. I'm good. I'm golden. Okay, we've got tracker over this way. Got a couple people searching over this way, but you may be fine. So I can get down here. If the door was on this side, we'd be better because I could do a better distraction, but I might be fine. I'm thinking wait for them to look down, open the door, throw a thing, they all look down, I walk over here, throw another thing, they look to the left, get over through here. Jammer's going through, being a wild card. Alright, you're looking away, perfect. You, tracker, I really don't want to accidentally see me. At this point, it wasn't worth it. To use the long range beam on the predator. You know what I did forget? I forgot that I could use a crash trap to stop them from instant stabbing me, but I don't know if that would have helped me overall. But that is an option that I didn't think about. I need you to look down. Perfect. Alright, one of you is going on patrol. That's good. Okay, a couple people going up there. Tracker, please don't go up. Oh no, I don't think I can open this door without you seeing me. You putting a field down actually does nothing. I've got nothing that gets stopped by crash fields. Alright, so you're walking off to the side. We're gonna hope that you go to the left. Why do I have to jinx things? Okay, we're good. Alright, so next, I was gonna wait for you to look down, but then you just started charging. Where are you charging to? Why here? Why are you charging me specifically? Do I distract you right now? It's impossible for me to get you to look away from this position. Unless you open the door first. Yeah, that's gonna be the key. You open the door for me. I throw the thing. Am I gonna be seen by you? I'm gonna be seen by you, huh? Nope, just barely not. And of course you close the door because you get distracted. I want to give up, but I feel like I'm like kind of locked in. I'm kind of locked in at this point. I've already been going for an hour and 11 minutes. But just what do I do? What do I do? I could set off a series of people shooting to drag this crowd away. Does that make sense? That makes some amount of sense. That makes some amount of sense. We do a shot here, they all congregate up here. We do a shot up here, they congregate higher up, and then I can slip down through here. That makes some amount of sense. Do you have a shotgun? It sure looks like you do. And you've got a shotgun as well, and you'd be the one that I'd want to bash-tash towards. I need you to shoot first. Alright, alright. We get you to shoot first. Whoa! They all just immediately started responding. I'm guessing because you've seen me already, when you spot me here, it immediately counts as you spotting me and like charging, and then you tattle on all these guys. I think that's what happened. But that was really odd, seeing them all just immediately go red. Oh, that entire group. Oh, there's on it like piranhas. Alright, so I'm gonna let you shoot. Please shoot before this door closes. Alright, you shoot. Do I think I can dodge out of the way by going this way? I'm getting shots either way. I think I can do it. Nice. Alright, then I am just dying here. No, getting around that. I'm just gonna let this just sit right there and maybe it'll drift less far. All right, we got one more chance of being shot. All right, so that side is corrupted now. No way we're redocking and going in there. And yeah, because of that, we've cleared out everyone but one person from this room, and they're all huddled up, mostly in there. A couple are over there. Would have been nice if they had heard and gone all up there. But that's significantly less people to worry about. You are panicking and you've got a shotgun. Do I wait until you turn around? Yes. Well, actually, it should be out of sight by standing right here, but that is not actually the case. Let's just close that. Okay, let him panic. Throw something. Throw something else. Okay, I can probably get by you unless you walk to the left. Then I probably... This is going to be a little difficult, but maybe I can throw enough things at you to distract you, but also if I throw things at you, it would have to be the things that they're being distracted by. Well, unless I can get both of them. No, I can get them with a hammer. I can get them with a hammer. That's not enough. Nah, you're definitely gonna see me if I open the door right here. Why are you already not distracted? Get back in your cage. Oh, okay, if you're just walking up, I'll allow it. Alright, so if I open this door, I'll be safe from view. If I throw this, that should get both of you. Just one of you. I'm actually surprised by that. Alright, if it goes far enough, I'm safe. If you didn't see the item, why did you see me and not the item? That is actually BS. That is actually BS. How did you not get distracted by that? I can't afford to get stabbed or shots unnecessarily. If I just throw distractions now, you're gonna see. I'll just have to deal with it. Alright, so I throw a thing, you lose vision of me, then it hits you. But you regained vision. Alright, this time it should work. See, no, it won't work. I need a... Why did it go through? Why did that just phase right through him? Alright. This time it works because you didn't see me when you didn't have vision on me, and then I threw it, and you get the hell out of here. Go away. You too get distracted, please. Ah! Alright. I can distract you too, but I don't know if I can do it without distracting you. Oh, you were already looking at that, so yeah, it didn't matter. Alright, so that gives me the potential to get past both of them. They're distracted by the crash trap. Can I get you distracted without distracting them? I don't think so, but I'm going to try. If I am able to, it would be something like this angle. That's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try anyways. Keep in mind that they are looking this way. Okay, that's enough for you to lose vision. That's enough for you to lose vision. All right, so I can just creep on through here, hug the wall. Okay, you're the last one distracted, so that should hold for a bit. You guys stopped being distracted, so you could lose your distraction pretty soon. And with you... Okay, so you're distracted by the crash traps. We gotta switch to the acid trap. Of course, once I get down here, we got multiple people that can get shotgunned. Okay, what do we do about the tractor? We can't wait here forever because there's a chance that you'll see me. I think we just... I'm losing brain power. I'm losing brain power by the minute. Okay, you're walking off to a safer spot. Good, 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 good. Alright, so we can get you distracted as well, if that maybe helps. Alright, so this gets us out of immediate view of everyone except for you. Which admittedly is still a problem. And I don't have a way to distract you in a... Well... Maybe I do. You're walking up here. That can go far enough. All right, and that re-ups your distraction and moves it over to the hammer. Which means I can now distract these guys in separate positions. He'll turn to the right. Why was... When did I last throw the crash trap? When did I throw the crash trap? I thought the crash trap was the last one I threw because it was equipped. Was I just about to throw it, but then I didn't? Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not getting out of here without being seen, and I really don't want to be shot again. This shotgun's gonna hit me no matter what, right? It's gonna hit me or one of these other people no matter what. I'm nowhere near dodging out of sight of them. If I could just get down here and open this window, things would be mildly easier. Really wishing I threw the hammer out the window when I first thought about it. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. It's not super fine, but it's a little fine. When I get out of here, if I try to leave, I feel like you're just gonna shoot and hit the tracker, or the tracker's gonna shoot me. Tracker shooting me is the better option, but you're very close to seeing and then shooting. I could bash dash over here. But I don't see a way to get out of that without being shot. Because you're gonna shoot, I could get behind you, let you take the bullets. But then you're gonna shoot. And you're gonna shoot as well, and who knows where that's gonna go down to. Can I back off over here without being fully seen? I doubt it. Should I give it a try? Feels dangerous. If I get far enough down... I think the shotgun won't hit the tracker. So we're gonna get as close to this edge as possible. to let you shoot without stepping up. Then we're gonna let you shoot. No, you stepped up. That's probably fine. It's probably fine. All right, let you shoot. If I step down, you're gonna shoot. Are you gonna shoot? I could maybe get out of it. All right, so we're gonna step down here. We break line of sight with you. No, you've already seen me, so you're gonna keep pursuing. Alright, you're not gonna quite shoot. Now you're all looking for me. Alright, well, no one got shot. Are you going down at an angle? Why? Why? Alright, let that distraction happen. If I go to the left, you think they'll keep going up and around here? And I can dodge sight that way? Why are you going that way? Okay, you're going that way. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And why did you stop right there? No, I can't. I was hoping I could keep... I can maybe keep going back and forth if I'm very careful and just get closer and closer. Closer and closer to this wall. And hope that's enough to not be seen by you. I'm gonna be seen, but I gotta make an attempt. Okay, that's only gonna work for so long. But it did work. What time was that? I want to make note of that. Minute 28. An hour 28. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, we're getting a crowd up there. Okay, I got both my items. Can I get past you safely? Not in a way that doesn't attract you, and we got you to deal with as well. Alright, you're looking down more. No one should be looking at anything. If I throw right now, you're gonna get distracted, maybe. Now you're responding, so you might not get I don't know. I feel like you're gonna stop right here and then turn around. And then ruin everything. That's my thought. Yeah, you look like you're getting ready to stop. Why did you turn around? Alright, just preemptively distract them. And then I need to throw this while I'm out of your line of sight. And so that'll stop you, and then you're getting distracted. Alright, keep in mind, Crash Trap is dangerous right now. Crash Trap is hot. Are you... Okay, I thought for a second we were on like a timed mission and they were about to dock. But now we're good on that front. Just got to do something about all of this group. All right, crash trap is hot. I think I walk over here, just let you pass by. Don't know how long my distraction's gonna work on you. Oh, if you leave now and you turn around and shoot, I'm dead. We're just gonna have to pray and hope. I can't throw anything right now because it'll distract you too soon and he'll see me. Okay, you're walking up. I thought he was gonna walk like diagonally and then I'd be screwed. All right, you're stopping right now. Putting you in a terrible position for me if you turn around. So we're gonna give you the distraction. Don't let it hit the wall. All right, so crash trap is now safe. Can I distract these? You being in that corner is terribad. I'm gonna try and get a distraction just to get you looking down. Are you looking? No, you're just panicking. Of course it hits him. All right, will that be advantageous? That will be a little advantageous. All right, so if I can get you both looking down enough, that'll be enough for me to be spotted by you. It's a problem with doing all this micro stuff while people are just wandering about. Oh god, if you shoot from that angle, then everybody... Oh, it's only everybody in this room. God, this room's gotten terrible. This room's gotten terrible. Alright, my only option right now is to walk to the right as much as possible so you don't shoot your friend. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay, it is enough. Then the question will be, can I dodge this? I don't think so. Can I get out of the way? There's no way I get out of the way to the right, so I'm just gonna have to see if I can dodge it. That's not happening. But we will make an attempt. Yep. Alright, we've got one shot left. Unless our pod is too far away, then that might be game over, game over. Why is it so far away? What happened to our pod? Why is it so far away? Alright, we got 5 seconds. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Survival time for future incidents is now 0 seconds. All right, time matters not at all at this point. So let's see what our options are at the store now that we've exhausted one of our options, one of our resources completely. Nope, not turning into a thing. Okay, yeah, slipstream would do it. Not buying a trap. A shotgun would probably do it. Would it? I think a shotgun would be enough. It'd be annoying, much more annoying than using the slipstream. If I buy the slipstream, that puts me behind someone that's injured 2 people or killed 1. Concussive shotgun would put me ahead of everybody that, besides people that got a perfect style or bought the shotgun. I'm not willing to give up quite yet. Let's look at how the ship looks. Oh man, that is a mess. We just got people scattered throughout equally. There's always a chance of me screwing up and getting shot down here as well. No, slipstream doesn't help all that much because it's only got 3 charges and I can't do infinite slipstream because it's a Saturday. If I buy something... it would be better than if I get shot one more time. Apparently I'm shaky. I forgot about that. X-glitcher as well. Couldn't... It's never been relevant here. Nope. I'm gonna take a little break. Have a little think. And then be back. I think if I press pause on my keyboard, it pauses it. We'll see. Alright, pause button did work. I took a long break of mostly just vegging out and catching up on Discord. And then I looked at the ship and I'm just not feeling this group right here. Like I can get past them is very incredibly risky, but I could probably get past them. But I don't see how I get, unless like you're, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Well, them panicking all the way down here makes it a little better, but like, all right, so let's look at each room. I can do a temporary distraction in this room. It's still kind of messed up because they're always like searching and wandering around going all these different directions. This room, like if I distract them, I've got a distraction used up over this way. This room, they're all looking around every which direction. And I'd have to use an item to throw down here, and it would have to distract all of them, including you. So they'd have to be looking down here to not see me, but then you see it, and then you're looking this way, and then I can't walk down here. And then if you are looking far enough down, then them in particular are looking down and they can see me. It's like, that's just a mess. And then this, even if they move away, it's a mess. So I think I'm gonna break down and buy the gun. If I buy the gun, I can do distractions here, get a little closer, throw the gun. It alerts everyone. They all go down into here. Probably try and get to this corner. Wait for them to all gather there in a corner. I sneak up around here, get through here, and then the rest is relatively easy as long as I play it somewhat safe. I just do not like the idea of getting through this without any extra items. Alright. 4 acid, here we go. No auto zoom apparently. Not that time matters all that much. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Where's everyone gone? They've... Oh, so now that I leave and go buy things, they scatter. They scatter and they move every which way. And of course you're panicking, so you're not permanently looking this way. All right, let's let you turn around. Thank you. All right, we throw a distraction. Keep a close eye on this jammer. Okay, we're good. Why am I walking now? I need to make sure they both get their attentions. Apparently they're not getting both their attentions. Please turn around. Please turn around the other way. Why? 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 Man. Alright, you can shoot and it won't... You got shotgun, but you don't have shotgun. So I could dodge a thing, but if you shoot, they'll tattle and they'll all gather over at the airlock. Don't want to deal with any of that. What if I throw the gun down? Wish I could just gift them this shotgun, and they can shoot me concussively and I'll be fine. What if I throw this down? That'll probably be enough to distract you. And I think that'll get both of you. Well, I'm just doing stuff now. I'm just doing stuff. It didn't have enough speed to shoot. Alright, fine. Go down to this corner. That's not enough. A gunshot going off is not enough to distract you. Perfect. Hey, is this enough to distract you? Yes, it is for now. You're about to... If you turn around and see me. Okay, we're good. Up to the acid trap. I'm tired. I'm tired of this daily. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? You're always looking. You're always in this corner looking. I can't throw a shotgun up here because it could hit someone without a shield. You're in a not opportune place to hear something going on all the way down there. Maybe the key was to just hold fast forward until things cleared up enough. Maybe that was the key. You can see until about here. I can't remember which ones you guys are distracted by. Oh, man. Oh, man. Because I threw one, but then I might have changed it because I was about to throw it. Now I can't remember which one it was. Chat. Is it over? Is it over? Am I giving up? Okay, let's think about this. If I throw the wrong thing, I can dodge behind you to avoid a shotgun. If I get shot, then I'm doomed. I was about... which one did I throw? Alright, I'm gonna go back here and then just do a little test. Alright, so they're not distracted by that one. So let's do a distraction for you. Okay, if you're gonna turn around, I'll accept that. I need to not be too zoomed in. There's so many moving parts. Don't hit them, just make them look up. Okay, that looks like it's still in seeing me range if I try to go through the door. Gotta be very careful when we use this acid trap because we gotta be out of your sight first. Which we should roughly be out of. Alright, you're distracted, or undistracted anyways. Okay. So now we throw this. Pay attention to this wall. Okay, they're both looking away. You're distracted by the acid trap, so we can go back to crash trap. I just need both of you to be looking in one spot. Please don't hit, please don't hit, please don't hit. Please get distracted. Why? These fuckers. These are the least cooperative. Okay, you're distracted by this at least, so we can throw this higher, and it'll get both of your attentions. I'm worried about how long yours is going to last, though. Okay, so you're looking that way. That should be safe. Looking down. Looks good. I'm going to throw an acid trap this time because you'll get undistracted earlier because you were previously looking at it, I think. And we get these fuckers. Why did they panic for so long out here and then just return to their stations? In just the most inconvenient place they could be. I'm wondering if I could throw the throwing the shotgun has a chance of hitting the tracker. I had a perfect plan with the shotgun to get everyone down into this corner and out of the way, and then they just scattered everywhere. Excuse me. Okay, throwing a hammer. So you'll be looking down this way. That's a little risky, but throwing the hammer will get them to look up. I think that's the play for the moment. Why are they moving? It looks like they're moving down. Let's play with that. No, they're just going to the side, down and to the side for some reason. All right, if we throw here, I think it'll get most of them. We'll swap over to the crash trap to reset their field to a more advantageous spot. No, they won't be distracted by the hammer. Okay, got everyone over there. So they're distracted for a little bit. I can safely enter. And I got stuff going in my throat. Blah. Don't know when they're gonna lose their distraction, but I don't have to worry about them. So we're gonna get down here as far as we can. I'm gonna start with throwing here to get you. You're the biggest threat at the moment. And if I'm lucky, it'll get the tracker as well. Didn't count on you hearing it. That's gonna be close. Okay, that worked. You're not gonna see me. You're not gonna see me. Okay, we can get past you. We finally get past that spot. All right. We finally have a gun to shoot out the window, and it doesn't matter now because if we get tossed out, we're just gone. Actually, you know what? We have a way to... with the gun, we have a way to get tossed out non-lethally if we shoot a shield and it reflects back into us. That's kind of funny. But that said, I can't break this window anyways because there's a guy in there. All right, going this way, that sounds terrible. Doable, but more terrible than this probably, except you are whatever. All right, are you going down? You're going that way. Okay, they should be distracted long enough that I can make my way down here. Why are you moving? All these people searching. I don't understand the searching mechanics. People don't... I'm normally not on a ship long enough... Okay, we're good. That people start searching and just going around in random places all the time. Alright, so distract you. Distract you, because I absolutely do not want to get shot here again. God, this is where all the problems happened. Why do you feel the need to move exactly when it's the worst time? Everybody on this ship. Okay, don't get cocky. Pay close attention to where people are. This room is a mess. This room is a mess. And if I went around this way, I could have shut out this window. Mildly relevant. Don't want to deal with you. Got a searching guy. Yeah. No, if you keep walking down that way, that's gonna cut off my exit, so I gotta go down here. Nothing else but to crash the predator. You're immediately moving off. I guess the defender shooting me is... Oh, I don't want to go through all this again, but it wouldn't harm them. Or me. Of course I use the crash trap. Nah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Except for you. I must just barely be outside of your field. Just barely outside of their vision. Okay, so I can keep going down then. Where are you going? It's got to be just right here. Okay, so you're looking away a fair bit. Can I throw this at an angle where you can't see me? No. No, I can't. I'm gonna throw this versus a distraction, hope it doesn't hit you directly. Alright, that'll do. And then we can walk up here. And I think that'll do it. Yeah. Though at this point, I also could have just waited for you. I didn't know which direction you'd be going. Okay. And try and go back this way. This room's currently feeling better than this room. Predator is standing in the way regardless. Is this better than this room? Nah, this is pretty fine, unless you start going to the left. Okay. Let's just go this way. Alright, nobody is on an errand right now. So, I'm very scared that you're gonna change positions. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, besides wait for a really long time, which I maybe should do, given the stakes. Okay, you're returning on an errand, we're good. Alright, you're returning back, that's probably fine. You go a little bit further. And throwing down to this corner should be perfect. I think. Alright, none of you are going to see me immediately. Go for the acid trap. And you're my one concern, sneaking behind them. You as well a little bit. So we'll throw this. Go straight through here so they can't see me as I walk down. Mild temptation to go up there and turn off the sentry gun, but don't think we'll be running into it again. Ah, I shouldn't jinx it. Okay, can't be too careful just yet. Things could still go terribly awry. Alright, we can get the key up here, so we can just go over this way. Then I think we just throw the gun. We bought the gun, we should use it. We throw the gun. Just make sure all of them are not looking at me. Why do you turn around? Oh, it's because you're already setting off the alarm prior and stuff, so you turn around because you're immediately leaving. Apparently most of them are already... Why are you going to the left? Did you see? I'm just not gonna ask questions. Apparently they saw me. Better seeing me there than up here. Alright, still play this nice and cool, nice and cool. And I don't even feel all that much relief. Because I'm not getting a perfect style bonus. There's still, like, there's a solid chance of me being in first still. I don't think it's a very good chance. Yeah, it's an alright chance. Alright, we need to make sure the ship unloads. I'm not gonna use the shotgun, I'm gonna use the hammer. Just for extra safety. Alright, let it unload, make sure no one's going through there. Alright, see ya. Fuck you, ship 3. Man, that would have been perfectly fine if I just didn't screw up being seen. I thought I wouldn't be seen by that shotgunner in that first screw up. Let's turn back time before we forget. Dear Lord. We broke 2 hours. How did we break 2 hours even with a break of not recording? Okay, set the time. Alright, moment of truth. I don't think I'm in first place. I'll be happy if I am, but I don't think I am. Third place after all of that. Yeah, I'd lost first place possibility a while back, huh? A while back. If I hadn't bought that shotgun and I just waited for a more opportune moment, could have still maybe gotten second. But yeah, looks like 7-2. I'm guessing 7-2 also got shot sometimes with that time. And Basil managed to beat us both. Very nice. Although I don't know if Basil does challenge Saturday. Because that would change some things if you had access to Bashdash. It is a little bit sad spending this much time on it and not even being second place. That does hurt a little bit. But I finished it. I didn't give up. If I gave up, where would I be? Be a 450? If I gave up, I'd be outside of the top 5. If I just quit out of the last ship. So I got that going for me. Oof. There's a rare expenses day, and an even rarer expenses day where it leaves me in not the top spot. All right. Good job, Basil. Good job, 7-2. Getting through that with perfect style bonuses. Oh boy. Alright. 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 Yesterday, first place, 45 seconds, 490. Much better than today. Yay. 7-2 coming up in second. Cassandra in third. Basil in fourth. And Hidamari Sketch Homura in fifth place, making up the top 5. Dear Lord. I knew that was looking rough, but I didn't think it was going to be that rough. It's always the steel harm missions where they just give you very little crates. In the end, saving one of those crash beams may have been helpful. Shit. I was just a little bit more careful with that one first time I got shot. There's definitely things I could have done. No, but that guy, yeah. There's a lot of BS in just the timing of people looking around and seeing me and stuff. That one guard, when I threw an object past a guy, he didn't look at it at all. So I'm like, oh, it's safe for me to go by. Immediately spots me. That's the most BS part of this whole thing. But it's over now. It's over. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow for Easy Sunday. It'll certainly be easier than this one. Probably. Bye.